Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Cabinet Secretary is present, the PS and all the guests here. I wish to take note that I'm the last speaker, and most of the things that I was to raise have been raised. So I do not have much to add, but maybe I may have one or two affirmations. Your Excellency, the President, I want to say here that today's lesson that you delivered here was delivered with a lot of clarity and eloquence, and I think there weren't very many questions. And now that we are here, we felt that Your Excellency, maybe even another time, we should be able to come back, because the lessons you taught us today, if you had come here several times, I think you would have passed the exam by now, all of us. Your Excellency, as Kesha and teachers, we worked with you during your term as the Deputy President for the first term, the second term, and now the first term as the President. So I don't see the reason why there should be no second term as well. Your Excellency, after you gave us the lesson you gave us today, and now we are here from the management point of view. We have mentioned the issue, you told us how to improve the quality of education, and without taking much time, I would like to say that without having learners in class, it might not sometimes be possible. And therefore, Your Excellency, among the reasons that make learners to be out of the class is the issue of funding. Funding is very crucial here. And we have what is in schools today. For example, the fee that was set in schools today was set in 2014, and now we are in 2025. The inflation has gone up by 47% since 2014 up to now. But the same fees has been there. So it sometimes becomes difficult to continue with the learners in class. But worse still is that the capitation that is given to schools, again, it was set in 2017. And when it was set in 2017, again, the inflation has gone up. Moderate to Your Excellency is that this capitation of 22,244, in most cases, it has actually not come in full for all that time from 2017. And therefore, Your Excellency, taking from what you have told us, if only this capitation can come to what is in law, 22,244, I think we really appreciate Your Excellency. I'm happy that we got an opportunity to tell you this live, because we have actually been telling you this in the newspapers, but now you are here, Your Excellency. The other point on this, Your Excellency, is the issue of the deduction of this capitation, because capitation was meant for operations and tuition. But then once it is brought in school, we are also told to deduct it and take it towards infrastructure. Your Excellency, we would like capitation to be purely for tuition and operation. And this is going to help improve the quality of education. Having said that, Your Excellency, also to improve the quality of education in this country, the persons who deliver the curriculum from the management point of view cannot do it well unless they are well motivated. And I want to appreciate what the unions have told us. There has been an issue of the promotions of teachers, as it has been said. I want to thank you because teachers are being promoted 25,000 every other time. And there are 500,000 teachers. Your Excellency, I know you have hardships, but we would appreciate if this number can be increased. In fact, sometimes when I look around, because there are some teachers who have remained in the same job group for 15 years, I think as a country, even when there was the World War, the country was lavished. But I think the leaders of that time, they decided to take the bull by the horn, especially the US, and they brought up what was called the Marshall Plan to bring back the economy. Can there be a Marshall Plan for teachers so that there will be just a big group? Maybe those who have stayed in the one job group for more than 5 years, they'll be told this is a Marshall Plan now. Go to the next job group, all of you. These people, Your Excellency, they have done interviews until now they don't go anymore because there is no hope. Your Excellency, again, under the CPG, one is supposed to take 3 years to qualify for an interview. And therefore, you find that there are 10 job groups in this profession, maybe in primary and secondary school. So if you have to take 3 years to do interview, it means that those are 30 years to move from one to the other. And therefore, if you are employed by the time you are 40, because you have had they are employed by the time they are 40 or 35, you cannot reach the top, there is no hope. And assuming that you are going for interview and succeeding after every 3 years, which again is almost impossible. That is why, Your Excellency, we have said that maybe this needs to be looked into. Finally, as I sit down, Your Excellency, we have an issue again on the promotions because the promotion of teachers ends at the job group R, what is called D5 for teachers. But for other civil servants, it goes even to S, T, and even if the civil servants or teachers, we are graduates, PhD holders, some here, and others. So, sir, we have been saying, why don't we equalize so that all people can reach the same job groups? Your Excellency, so we have a suggestion also. We also have a suggestion as I sit down that let us not wait for 3 years. Can we maybe wait for 2 years before we can go to the other interview? And in schools, particularly the secondary schools, we have a challenge of debt. There is a debt burden in high schools and maybe even also in primary schools because of that issue of capitation. Schools have been taken to court. Schools cannot meet their daily obligations. Therefore, sir, we are requesting, can the government do something to offset these debts in secondary schools and primary schools so that we can be able now to start afresh, bearing in mind that, sir, you are going to give us the full 22,000 from what you have said. Finally, sir, the disbursement of the fees of the capitation sometimes is delayed, and we hope that now finally.
It's the highest that initially, like 2021, 2022, we did up to about 19, 21.
Sir, I was told to stop so that you can really hear what I'm saying, because I'm talking for these people, Your Excellency. So, sir, I was saying that now that up, I want to say that something has to be looked into in secondary schools so that we can stop what I may call some wastage. There are so many secondary schools that are operating with 100 students and even below. So many of them. And because capitation is given per learner, so if they are given about 17,000 and they are 100, you can see the little money they get, they cannot be able to pay salaries, they cannot be able to operate. At one time, we had been told that there is going to be the minimum package for all schools. That is, before you start counting the number of students, then first of all you can say all schools are going to get a flat rate maybe of 500,000, and then from there we can start counting the number of students, so that these schools are able to operate. And we believe, sir, that this one can also be able. I don't want to appreciate, and these people are telling me to ask how many times. Tamugapi. How many times? How many times? 2 times, Your Excellency. They are the ones who have said. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.